Hey guys, welcome back to another video. You may have heard that the Morning Joe hosts, Mika Brzezinski and Joe Scarborough, met with President Trump yesterday to kiss the ring. That's right. They've been lying to their audiences for so long that after the election, they've lost 40% of their audience. This is what happens when you lie to people. I mean, even the brainwashed are going to wake up, man. You told their followers, guys, they believe that President Trump's Hitler. So President Trump actually took this meeting, and he did give us a little response on his thoughts about the meeting. Donald Trump, this morning, Morning Joe and Mika, who owe their career to me, went on their show and claimed to have met with me. They made it sound like we had a summit. The truth is, Joe begged to meet with me after our big win, and when I finally agreed, he approached me like a scolded dog. He should consider himself lucky that I didn't have him thrown out of beautiful Mar-a-Lago. Mika was charming as usual. What's that all about, guys? So let's see. How do you think their audience is going to take this? Don't forget, honestly, guys, they thought their audience thinks that Donald Trump is Hitler. So my question is, how the heck are they going to explain this to their audience? Let's see these guys. These
over the past week, Joe and I have heard from so many people, from political leaders to regular citizens, deeply dismayed by several of President-elect Trump's cabinet selections, and they are scared. Last Thursday, we expressed our own concern.
And they should be scared. And that's why these people before the election were so crazed with their lies and their narrative, is because they should be scared. If you broke the law, they're coming for you. I don't care if you have an R behind your name or a D behind your name, or you're just part of the bureaucracy. We're coming after you if you broke the law. And the thing is, guys, I think these two have a little bit of problem. Were they in communications with any of our three-letter agencies to run a certain narrative? Don't you ever find it's weird how CNN and MSNBC are on the same page? If you go back to some of my video archives, you can actually see that when they rolled out that line that J.D. Vance is weird, both CNN and MSNBC guys on the same day, all day long for a week. Weird. It's all you ever heard. So it doesn't happen by accident. There is a narrative. Our question is, who is running that narrative? And these guys get paid the big bucks. They make millions of dollars a year, tens of millions of dollars a year, these people. And the reason why is because they lie. And they should be nervous. Joe, I don't think you're getting up, buddy. I don't think this is going to help.
On this broadcast, and even said we would appreciate the opportunity to speak with the president-elect himself. On Friday, we were given the opportunity to do just that. Joe and I went to Mar-a-Lago to meet personally with President-elect Trump. It was the first time we have seen him in 7 years.
Now, we talked about a lot of issues, including abortion, mass deportation, threats of political retribution against political opponents.
Political opponents. Did I want to stress, guys, it's not political opponents. MAGA is cleaning up it all. It's not political opponents. We're going after the little guys at the desks. Okay? Everybody. Everything's going to be out in the open.
And media outlets. We talked about that a good bit. And it's going to come as no surprise to anybody who watches this show, has watched it over the past year or over the past decade, that we didn't.
And they've been lied to for 10 years straight, guys.
See eye to eye on a lot of issues, and we told him so.
What we did agree on was to restart communications. My father often spoke with world leaders with whom he and the United States profoundly disagreed. That's a task shared by reporters and commentators alike. We had not spoken to President Trump since March of 2020, other than a personal call Joe made to Trump on the morning after the attempt on his life in Butler, Pennsylvania. In this meeting, President Trump was cheerful, he was upbeat, he seemed interested in finding common ground with Democrats on some of the most divisive issues. And for those asking why we would go speak to the president-elect during such fraught times, especially between us, I guess I would ask back, why wouldn't we? 5 years of political warfare has deeply divided Washington and the country. We have been as clear as we know how in expressing our deep concerns about President Trump's actions and words in the coarsening of public debate. But for nearly 80 million Americans, election denialism, public trials, and January 6th were not as important as the issues that moved them to send Donald Trump back to the White House with their vote. Joe and I realize it's time to do something different. And that starts with not only talking about Donald Trump, but also talking with him.
See what she did there? She named her big lies, the big lies they try to pull on the American people. January 6th. We don't believe it. We know what happened there. We know those people are in jail, and it's a travesty. And also, the felony charges, the lawfare you pulled on this man, we know it's a lie. We can see through it now. You guys have no power anymore. That's why they went to go meet with Trump. They're trying to save their jobs. They're going to lose their jobs. MSNBC is up for sale because it's pathetic lies, and the American people aren't buying it anymore. Way to go, Patriots. Way to go, MAGA. Please, guys, comment down below. Tell me what you guys think about the video. All right, I'll see you at the next one.